Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Red Friday, so happy Remember Everyone Deployed Day. I know that the conflict is over with, for now, or at least maybe it's something. Possibly it's not. Who knows? But the point is we've still got kids, men and women, all over the world away from their families every day. So there are still people deployed, and we still need to care for them and their families. So please remember to wear your red every Friday for Remember Everyone Deployed. But good morning. Thank you for joining me today for Whatcha Got, the place where we start each day with purpose, connection, and a reminder kindness is still the strongest currency we have. Right here, every morning, for Whatcha Got.
Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning. It is a great day to come together and ask the question, Whatcha got?
Okay, now the first thing I'm going to say is I'm going to celebrate success because I have come live twice now and I've unmuted both times. I recorded like 6 videos yesterday and I looked down and I was muted. I'm a trained professional. Okay, so I'm an untrained novice. But anyway, every morning gives us a chance to lift someone up and make the world a little bit better than we found it. My name is Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and the Pact Podcasting Networks. Welcome to Friday's Whatcha Got. Some days remind us that our actions reach farther than we realize. Today is one of those days. Today is about the impact that crosses borders, cultures, and communities. It's about remembering that the choices we make right here at home can help someone thrive on the other side of the world. That is the power of community when we choose to expand it. This is never more important than for us because we have partners in all over the world. We have both mission and giving partners all over the world. So we really do believe that this is a very, very important celebration day. So, and we wanted to bring this one to you guys because we have a couple of them, and I know that we've spotlighted Joel in England a couple times. Well, we've also got another partner. His name is Trevor Gibbs, and while he does focus a lot in the U.S., he resides in Brazil. So, and he's from England. So he is definitely a world traveler. So, but the mission of the day is we celebrate Supporting Business Abroad Day. Small businesses are the backbone of communities. And again, I know I say this quite often, but I need to make sure that everybody understands when I say community, I mean the community of humanity. I think that we're all one community because if you are struggling, others are struggling with you. And we need to make sure that we're taking care of each other. So communities everywhere are all tied in together. Not just here at home. They are dreamers, they're builders, they're creators, And they're the families who pour everything they have into making life better for people around them. When we support small businesses abroad, we help families grow, we help communities stabilize, and we help dreams take root in places that need hope and opportunity. I'd like to also add to this that, you know what? There are other countries that might not, and this is weird to say right now, might not be doing as well as we are. And I know that there are certain things that, look, if there are countries out there that if you do not have money, you don't have anything. There is no support systems for you. You know, I talk to a lot of people who, you know, the schools are the only chance that children have to eat. You know, people have to go and do unspeakable things just to get clothing. And the clothing they wear is just, they're rags. So I will take this moment to ask you to please make sure that, you know what, I love the fact that you want to take care of the people here at home, but remember, there are people abroad who need your support too. So a handmade bracelet from a village market, a bag of coffee grown by a family farm, a piece of art crafted by someone who's learning their skill from generations before them. These are not just products, they're stories. They're livelihoods. They are proof that when we choose to support someone's work, we're choosing to support their future. People celebrate this day by shopping from global artisans, supporting ethical and ethnical trade, and learning about the stories behind the products they buy. Every purchase becomes a bridge between cultures and connection, between people, and remember that we are all part of this shared world. And the truth is simple. When a small business abroad succeeds, families succeed. When families succeed, communities rise. And when communities rise, the world becomes a little more stable, and a little more hopeful, and a lot more connected. Today we highlight someone who understands the power of global impact better than most. Our featured partner is Trevor Gibbs of Selective Services and Charity Revolution. Trevor is a powerful example of what happens when someone decides to use business as a force for good. He does not just build opportunities, he builds pathways, he builds connections, he builds systems that allow people to lift themselves up and then turn around and lift others. Through his work, Trevor helps build people sustainable income and create opportunity and support charitable missions that reach far beyond borders. His passion is simple: help people, help others. And that simplicity is what makes it so effective. Trevor's work reminds us that generosity is not limited by geography, hope is not limited by borders, and impact is not limited by distance. I first met Trevor when he and I were working together as a group, trying to find a way to put together individuals that concentrate on specific tasks that nonprofits will struggle with. And in the nonprofit world, there's no such thing as might struggle with. You will struggle with it. There are unfortunate, it's very unfortunate that nonprofit is not easy. And that is one of the reasons why so many of them fail. So we unfortunately put that project on a pause. We will see when and if we ever pick it back up. But if we do, you guys will be the first ones to know. So I wanted to tie this into National African American Music Month. because June is also National African American Music Month, a celebration of the artists, innovators, and culture leaders whose music has shaped the world. Music is very important to Africans, and not just the music, but dances, cultural dancing, and other things. It is so important for expression and attitude and just an overall way of life. For someone who dances, that may sound like, well, duh, but for some of us who don't dance, that's extremely important. I know nothing about dance, nothing. I don't dance. I don't like to dance. I think it looks ridiculous. It's just not my bag. But when you see it in a learning aspect of a community doing it, it is kind of neat. So their creativity has crossed oceans and broken barriers, and inspired generations. Their voices have carried messages of resilience, joy, struggle, triumph, and unity. And here's the connection. Just like small businesses abroad bring cultures together, African American music has connected people across the continents for decades. Music is a universal language. It speaks to the heart before it ever reaches the ears. It builds bridges where words sometimes fail. This month reminds us how powerful the language can be. It reminds us that culture, creativity, and community are gifts that are meant to be shared. And it reminds us that when we honor the contributions of others, we strengthen the bonds that hold us all together. The What You Got question of the day. What is one small business abroad that you love or admire? What is one small business from across the pond that you love or you admire? Please post it in the chat. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and help us to grow this channel and help us to get the message out and hear other people's answers. I think hearing other people's answers can really make a difference, and it'll also help promote these shops across the mission, or across the ocean, so we can all focus on them, so we can all enjoy them, so we can all support them. So please, again, like, share, subscribe, and just make sure that we get this out there. What is your favorite business abroad? And if you have a business that is outside of the United States shores, please tag yourself. Allow us to reach out and learn more about you, because that's very important. We want people to know about you. We want people to hear about you. We want people to learn about you. So you can learn more about Trevor at communitypayitforward.us, or you can simply scan the QR code. This QR code is going to take you to his page. So that's the best way that you get to learn about Trevor. So, or of course, you can ask me for an introduction to Trevor, and I'll make that happen. So, once again, our question is, what is your favorite business abroad? So, our ask of the day, our mission of the day is simply, we want you to please reach across the ocean Support a small business outside of your own borders today. Buy something. Share their story. Learn more about their mission. A small act of support can create a global ripple. You never know whose life you might change with one simple choice. And look, let's be honest, right now, you could be help and support someone who's really, really struggling because of choices of other people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing kindness. Thank you for being part of the mission that reminds people they are never alone. Carry a little generosity with you today. I will see you tomorrow for another moment of connection and another chance to lift our community together on What You Got. Please make sure you love someone out there because someone out here loves you. My name is Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and the Pact Podcasting Networks, reminding you that if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. It is a long and winding road out there. This road goes for miles across oceans, across ice and deserts. But no one has to walk it alone when we all come together. We will see you tomorrow right here on What You Got.